So good morning, everybody. My name is Clarence Harris, and I'm the Business Development Manager for Norwegian Cruise Line. Welcome to Cruise Holidays 2020 Vacation Extravaganza. This is the 24th one, I believe. I've been coming to these since I was a little kid. No, I'm just kidding. For many years, Mark and Mimi got into the business. I don't know if you ever hear the story on the radio. When they sailed on Norwegian Cruise Line, they came back and decided this is the business we wanted to be on. I think Mimi took Mark on a cruise for his birthday, and here we are, some 25 years later. So Norwegian Cruise Line is still in business. So and we're doing very well. The innovation in terms of freestyle cruising is really spread and made an impact on the industry, and I'll show you what that looks like. So that's the feature. Featuring is the new Norwegian Encore, and that's the way the company and the direction. That's where our ships are today. There's multiple dining options from you see the Anda by Scarpetta for just having Starbucks coffee, Kinky Boots among the entertainment. So there's something for everybody to do. From the categories that we offer, from the opulent. The Haven category, which is a suite that's on the top of the ship in the perfect place with all of the amenities that you could possibly need. So I'll go further. And multiple bars and lounges, different places to do, up to 29 different bars and lounges, and up to at least 18 restaurants. So you have a different place to dine, more restaurant, more choices per day of the week while you're on board any of our vessels. The entertainment, from the Cavern Club, which is kind of like the Beatles when they started in the UK. So the band literally sounds like the Beatles. The entertainment is phenomenal. It really is, and it's still that grungy feeling, but we modernized it a little. We didn't want to rough it a little too much, so I didn't think guests would like that. But lots of entertainment. The complimentary dining, so there's the two main dining rooms that serve something pretty, they serve the same things in both at the same time, so you're not really missing out if you dine in one or the other, but it does change frequently. So if you're dining in the main dining rooms, it's still going to be very interesting, it's still going to be very edgy, and still in terms of culinary, and it's still going to be very delightful as well. So we have the specialty restaurants also, and those are like the teppanyaki rooms. We also have the sushi, and then we have the waterfront. The waterfront dining is my favorite. The restaurants that offer the dining inside as well as outside, and the ambiance is fantastic. 5:30 at night or afternoon, it's sun's going down, you're sailing out of port, you're seated outside and you're having a nice steak and lobster and a glass of wine with your significant other. Just a phenomenal experience, really, altogether. If you could, whenever you board the ship, I'd try to get the arrangement set up at least for one dining on the waterfront. So we're the only ones that provide it. Also, we have the buffet area. So just so many different terms of dining that we offer. We've definitely stretched the envelope in terms of dining. That's what that looks like as well.
We love food. We eat, breathe, and sleep food, but mostly just eat. It's our passion. That's why we feature fresh ingredients, unique flavors, and innovative dishes in all our restaurants. We serve up the best dining experiences at sea, but we don't just care about the food. We care where you eat it, and who you eat it with, and when you eat it, and even who serves it to you. We treat every restaurant like a work of art, carefully selecting every detail to create an experience that enhances everything. How you share, how you feel, how things taste. So dine on the waterfront, or poolside, dress up, dress down, or dress way down. Unroll your napkin, grab your chopsticks, or go all in. Dine where you want, with whoever you want. It's your vacation after all. So come aboard a Norwegian ship to enjoy the most dining experiences at sea.
And that's the takeaway. It's your vacation. We want you to enjoy it the way you want to enjoy it. Dine where you want, when you want, and what you want. So, really good. We talked about the activities with the first cruise line to offer the Speedway. And now we have 3 ships that offer the Speedway. Norwegian Encore, we just launched, has the largest Speedway. Norwegian Bliss and Norwegian Joy also that sail in Alaska, they also have Speedways. If you haven't done these are really nice. They're the little Ferrari F1 go-karts. They're fun, really fun and exciting. We have a package. It's about $99, and that's unlimited for the entire week. Definitely worth getting. So, you can always get up there and race. It's a fun experience to be at sea and race. We also have laser tag, open air laser tag, and then we have the simulator is really, really good because it's a pavilion. It's an entire pavilion that's virtual reality. So you can design your own roller coaster with your finger on a touch screen, save it, then get into the vehicle, put on the goggles, and ride that. It's amazing. It's a truly amazing experience, and to be able to do that on the ship. This is another virtual reality game as well. So, and then we have the aqua parks. So there's so much to do. You could do nothing if you want, but if you wanted to get out and try something, there's plenty. So now, this is the reason to toast. We have 30% off savings off of the cruising. Plus, you still have the opportunity to select from the amenities. The open bar gives you unlimited beverages. Specialty dining gives you 3 specialty restaurants on us for the 7-day. And if it's longer than that, then you'll get another. Also, then we have the free Wi-Fi, and then the Wi-Fi would give you 250 minutes to be able to connect. And kids sail free, so that's if they're 3rd and 4th. If you're sharing a stateroom and they're the 3rd or the 4th, we have numerous days where those kids would only pay the taxes, the government taxes and fees, no cruise fare. So that's our current special. Also, we have the free or reduced air if you're interested in going to Hawaii or our Asia cruises. We have the free or reduced air from a number of different gateways, so it's really a good add-on. This is just kind of with the unlimited beverage package. This is a bar on the waterfront area, so you can enjoy it pretty much anywhere on board the ship if you do have that unlimited beverage package at dinner, before dinner. And then also with our dinner package, these are some of the items: the sushi at several restaurants, or the Shore Excursion, where we give you $50 per port, per room towards Shore Excursion. So you could land on the glacier in Alaska. Or this is this is just lay around and stay connected and just tease your friends and family back home. or and then the kids sail free. There's a number of cruises, as I said, where they only would pay just the port taxes, and not just kids enjoy the speedway, but more than likely it would be kids that would probably be enjoying the speedway. Also, the ocean views and above, they will again save with the free and or reduced air on flights to Hawaii and Asia. Our Hawaii itinerary is unique. We're the only ones that sail from Honolulu and go around trip from Honolulu, where you're able to spend 90 hours, just about 97 hours in port. You're in Kauai and Maui overnight. You also spend a full day in Hilo and a full day in Kona as well. So you'd really get to see Hawaii. It's the best way to explore Hawaii. You wake up and you're in a new port every day. You only unpack once, and you don't have to go in and out of airport security. No passports are required also for Hawaii. So just kind of keeping that in mind. The fares for Hawaii also, as you see, the 30% off applies. And you still have the option to choose from any of those amenities that were listed. And the average price right now starting in Hawaii is about $15.99. The Pride of America has been completely refurbished again, so this year. So if you did sail on her after May, you'll be sailing on a ship that's just had probably close to $60 million of work done to her. All right. So also, I thought I'd mention this because when you're on board Norwegian Cruise Line, we have a desk called the Cruise Next desk, and it allows you the opportunity to purchase a voucher to use for a future cruise. And the voucher is $250, so you can use that voucher as your deposit toward the future cruise, and you have up to 4 years, in order to utilize it. Then you receive on their current cruise $100 in onboard credit for each one. So what we typically done in the past is only allowed you to apply one certificate per cruise. So now, up until January 31st, if you do have those vouchers, apply two. So allowing you to double up of those vouchers on any of the cruises. Also, our Latitudes members, once you've sailed with us before, we've enhanced a few things where you're going to earn extra points, and also you'll be receiving a 20% discount off of the entire cruise. And there's for cruises that are 2020 beyond that are all listed in there. And we have a full list of those dates if you're interested. I know some of you have sailed on Norwegian before. That's why I wanted to bring that up. So just a reminder, Norwegian Cruise Line does go everywhere. We are a global cruise company, so we have cruises that go to Australia and New Zealand, and we have it in this brochure. Stop by our desk and pick that up. We also have the Europe as well, and everything is kind of in a separated brochure. And Europe is fun. I like Europe because we do the several different itineraries. The Mediterranean one popular is on the Epic. It's a 7-day round trip, and you can leave from Civitavecchia or you can leave from Barcelona. And it's just same. It's Italy and it's Greece as well, and Spain. We also have a cruise that goes up to Iceland as well. We have the Norwegian capitals as well, so goes to Tromsø, Honningsvåg, Oslo. We also have, and Reykjavik is really hot right now in Iceland. A lot of people are sailing there. So our Baltic itinerary is like a 9-day one, Copenhagen, Tallinn, and then around overnight in St. Petersburg. So really nice Baltic as well as the Mediterranean itineraries on Norwegian right now. This is our worldwide fleet brochure. So it's a little smaller. We've made it a little bit easier to carry home. But all of our itineraries are in here. So if you are interested in anywhere we go to, Hawaii and French Polynesia is in the smaller one. This one is on Norwegian Encore. So if you're interested in sailing on the Encore, on any of the itineraries that she offers, we have that in here as well too. I think. So we do go pretty much everywhere. Asia, Africa is really hot for us right now. I talked about the Pride of Americas just for the sake of time so that we can go through. But this was one of the top ranked, the best itinerary in terms of 12 years running to Hawaii by the Porthole magazine. I taught also Another a key benefit of freestyle cruising, in addition to Hawaii, is the islands that we pretty much have developed. We were the first to have a private island, so we've redone Great Stirrup Cay in the Bahamas, and we have a whole section that's really luxurious, really really beautiful. It's the cove part of the island. It has a lagoon, private villas and cabanas that are air conditioned. Really, so when you're there for the day, you have the option. We have a food truck there, a Bahamian food truck. Really, really good. It's really one of the best atmospheres. You can zip line there from point A to point B on the island. I mean, it's really, really phenomenal way to spend the day. And then in Harvest Key, if you did a Western Caribbean, that's another island we purchased and developed. Has a 15,000 square foot swimming pool, about 7 acres of beaches. You zip line over the ocean. It's got a little tropical rainforest that you can tube down. So really, really a lot. So those are the investments we're making into exclusive types of experiences. So Hawaii definitely is included in that. And that picture, as you see, sailing by the Nepali coast, phenomenal experience, 3.5 hours down, and it's just so picturesque to see all that beauty. And so that's kind of a quick look of what the Harvest Key looks like, a beautiful swimming pool, and what the cabanas and villas look like. Thank you very, very much. Any questions for me? No?
Do all the ships have the outdoor dining?
Norwegian, yes. The only ones that do not, no, I'm sorry, no. The new class of ship, like the Norwegian Bliss, from the Norwegian Getaway all the way up through to the Norwegian Encore. Anything in that class of ship that started from 2013 through now, they have the waterfront. Yes, yes. It's a neat idea. It really is.
Would you go over that coupon that you referred to again? The $100, $250.
Oh, the voucher. So it's called the Cruise Next voucher, and it's $250, which would be your normal deposit if you were to book a cruise. So the voucher is worth $250, and it's good for 3 years, and then you receive $100 in onboard credit on your current cruise. So when you're on the cruise, you can purchase the voucher, receive the credit to use right now, and you then have the voucher to use for a future cruise. Yes, and they're transferable, so you can buy more than one.
So you have to be on a cruise.
Yes, yes, yes. And they're transferable, so let's say you bought 4 of them. Then you would get $400 in onboard credit. Let's say you have a daughter or son-in-law you wanted to gift it to, they're fully transferable.
So that certificate voucher that you buy for $250, you apply that toward the cost of your next cruise.
Yes,
Then you also get $100
yes,
onboard ship.
that is correct.
For that.
For the current one, yes,
You
yes,
have to be on a cruise to buy that.
that you are, yes.
Future, I got
That is correct, yes. Okay? I'll be at the table if you guys have any other questions, or if you want to grab some